Hey guys, Barry here and welcome back to IGS and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. Now I didn't know whether a menu was going to come up or what, so basically this is my first time playing this. I have it on PS4, but I never played it. Let's see, okay. Doesn't look too bad actually for the Switch.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Yeah, so I may not be doing a lot of talking. Perhaps I haven't a clue what way it's going to go. Oh, sorry. Why'd do
I
that?
lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Looks alright. Just okay.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So there's two paths here. I don't know which way to go at all. So, huh.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hello. Oh, hi, dear. Yeah, there's a major downgrade in the graphics, isn't there?
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Like if we look at what do you call it? Remothered on Switch there that I put up last week. It's not great looking. This is, I guess, it's a bit better, but
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Anything here to the side? Oh, here's something. What's with the frame rate?
The door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Nice.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Yeah, so here I'm using the thumbstick to rotate it.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I see. What the hell?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
What the hell is wrong with the frame rate?
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
There we go.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Well, we'll go look for other stuff in the house if you don't mind first. If this is killing you, I'm sorry, but I want to take a look. First time playing this.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay, let's go back now. Yay! Yeah, I don't know about you, but the Twitter DMs are fucked today.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's kind of cute.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Peach's Castle, no?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back. I kept eating and eating.
Don't eat the toothpaste.
I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Uh-oh. Don't eat the bird now.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What the hell? Did not expect that at all.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
They're kind of cool. Little piggy.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What do we do here?
Rabbits.
Nice one.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Jesus Christ.
I was a shark.
What?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
What is with this game?
I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. Her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I'm scared for my niece now in case this happens to her.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
That it? Alright. Where else do I go now with this? Up the steps, that's what I wanted to do, but...
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor.
Passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
Oh shit.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my
Oh,
breath
right.
for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the hell?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors. This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, sorry.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Oh, cool. Works there too.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
So cool.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
The hell?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Go up the stairs here before we go.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Do I keep swinging? I don't know what I do. Go faster, perhaps? Maybe that's what he done. Oh, there we go.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
How high is he going? Jesus Christ.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I hope no one's sick from that there. Jesus Christ.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Alright guys, I think we're going to leave it there.
Funeral. Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I think we'll leave it there. I'll do more footage, just to get this up anyway. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this. You can of course check us out on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram, and for more Nintendo and indies keep right here at IGS. Alright guys, see you soon.